which of these? No, that's the gas PP. Is it that? I had one of these that was slightly farther along. Oh, turn that up marginally. Yo, 50 years of dump Berg. Well, I let it run in the background, so I paid off all the loans. So now I'm financially free. Ta-da. And I got the airport, which hasn't really developed, and now is just gonna make plane sounds like that periodically. Also, this one train just seems to be the length of the bridge and also not moving, but also has 0 trains per minute, which I guess makes sense if it isn't actually moving. Anyway, welcome back to Dumpberg. Now celebrating its 48th year. I guess I should make more stuff. Oh, I'm running over a random cable. Oh, it's the Super Nintendo controller. Fire departments. Didn't I build one? How many more fire departments do you need? Is this a fire department? No. It's just a building. Anyway, hello chat. Ignore the random shooting sounds. Maybe I should put a police station here. I have the disasters back on. They were just off while I was getting the money back. The only disaster the city's experiencing is me running it. Should this be an avenue? I feel like that kind of complicates traffic. But I also don't think it matters. Really? Yeah, I brought the fake city pop back. What if I get rid of that one tree and put like one random dude's house? That's kind of funny, right? Sort of. Oh, need parks. Oh. Get used to that sound. Get ready for that sound being louder than everything else. Can I adjust that? Not really. It's just gonna be like that. It's part of the auditory experience. This doesn't really converge into anything, does it? Not really. Well, that's gonna be bad for the power grid. slacking from writing my paper. I got a little bit done, but nowhere near enough. Hedge. Oh yeah, it's eminent domain. I'm the mayor, which means I own the city. All of its component buildings, and also all of its residents. Yeah, you can call down some sort of alien thing. It doesn't run particularly quickly, though. Like most things in this game. Oh, there's still gunfire. 20 years later, but at least we paid our debts down. It turns out if you increase taxes by like any amount, people just leave. Also, I'm kind of paranoid that the airport I made is going to de-zone. I think it's probably going to. I worry it's slightly too small, or like it doesn't connect enough to the road. I had more road there earlier and then had to remove it. Not like it really matters for functionality, but still. Oh, I got a tech support email from XSplit. After I've already solved the issue where the hold-on screens weren't loading. Which turns out to be a matter of like, I don't know, if you switch it from doing GPU rendering to CPU rendering, it's fine. So I wonder if it's a matter of like updating my drivers and that made XSplit mad or something. It's dumb. It's bad software. How many people even read Kotaku anymore? I got a stream on the first page of Kotaku. What is that worth in the year 2024? I was trying to load the hold-on screens, and before they'd crash, and now they don't. Mostly. Yeah, like as long as that one loads. Oh. Oh no, it's crashing. Wait. I can't tell. I don't think it's very happy. Anyway, don't worry about it. It's bad software. Don't use XSplit. Sometimes it works, but most of the time it doesn't. I think when I had to remake it, it wasn't really remaking it per se. It was kind of just reassembling it. Like all the component parts had been made. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember anything. Too busy moping. Can I build a jug handle? I have an on-ramp, but I don't know what this does. I guess you need a highway? And then an on-ramp? Oh, ew. Okay, wait. What if I had roads go beneath this? Okay. That's... Oh, no. Hang on. When this game says hurricane warning, it usually means there is actively going to be a hurricane. And then the riverside's gonna flood. As I fart around with my vanity highway project. But like, where else are people gonna live? I blew up all the other cities. No. I'm gonna put it there, stop it. I could make roundabouts, but I'd have to make them all myself. Square by square. Why is that so expensive? Oh, can the road not go underneath? Hang on. Squareabouts. I don't know. I think it should work, in theory. Highway. No? Where do you build the on-ramp? What did I do the first time? Highway. Okay. On-ramp, 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 on-ramp. What did I do? Also, I had an Ambien like 10 minutes ago, which means I'm going to be highly effective at being the mayor. Also, I have to sneeze. Unrelated to that. Sorry. Did I have this before? Yeah, sorry. It's for insomnia. It's my major problem, other than all the other ones. Don't be like me. Just give up hope that pharmacology's got any sort of answers for you. Don't delude yourself into thinking that modern psychiatry has advanced to the point where there's anything that any company has made that will possibly make your life any better. Because they probably haven't made such a thing. I want to put it here! Ah! Give up on that hope when you hit your 30s. Hell yeah! Give me the Dumpberg over-ramp, on-pass, whatever. On-ramp. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I have this on-ramp. I kind of just want to do another psychedelic clinical trial just so I could be a total useless lump on drugs and have other people take care of me in the interim. Does that sound good? Sounds like college, yeah. I think there's something about the way that I set these up that is not working. And I wonder if it has something to do with the initial road. I just want to be a ward of the state. I don't want to do anything. I want to write more papers. I want to figure out this on-ramp, though. What is it looking for? 2 spaces in front? No spaces in front? This and this? A road that comes up here? Maybe? Okay. Oh, that looks so bad and uneven. Also, how are you supposed to know how to make this? Okay, so this has to be... Oh, I don't know if it'll let me do this and rewind far enough. Well, it'll let me rewind to there. This is the only way to get a bridge. How's everyone in the chat done ketamine? And I've only given it to mice. They didn't even give it to me. What a ripoff. Just subsidize my ketamine streams. I'll talk to you about how weird my body feels and how I might be dying on stream. The kids will love it. What am I doing with this road? I want like double wide. Ew, but it always turns into that. It's like a recursive donut. Yeah, like the ketamine clinics here are like 400 bucks a pop. It's kinda not really feasible. For me. Trying to make this a roundabout. I don't think it's going well. Not really. It's like a circle drawn by someone who's never seen a circle. No. There's really no two-lane road either. So any kind of like adaptation you try to do to get this to work, it's not gonna work. Let's see. Brace for sounds. What should be in the middle of that? Prison. Big park. And I guess a couple light businesses. Are these all 3x3? Yeah. How did I have this connect? Does that connect with an on-ramp? Oh. Okay. This isn't really a very good view for figuring this out, though. But it did make it. Yeah, well, it's the roundabout. Everyone's gonna have to go through it. It's genius. They just have to put a parking lot in it. And we just gotta wire it up to the grid. With the dense bus. That may or may not develop. Oh hey, they fixed the viewer total in this last XSplit update. It's been at 0 for like 3 years, and now I actually see a number there. Put a dumpy house right there. Can I have someone build underneath the overpass? No. Hello, 68 people. Welcome to video games. Sorry for moping. Oh yeah, sorry. Was it the UFO 50 video? I really expected that he was gonna rank all those. And his last NES ranking I don't think was very good, because all the people that suggested games just suggested him crap. I usually look forward to those every Friday, but this last set was super mediocre. Where can you move in? Well, we have a nice spot right by the highway. And it's low density, which means you get to live alone. Hashtag van life. You can live next to the zoo. Oh, I don't have any money for a zoo. I don't know why there's always so much demand for commercial zoning when nobody ever zones it. Man, what a good game SimCity 2000 is. Like, even the Super Nintendo port kinda stinks. But, like, it's also kinda sick. It's just SimCity 2000, it's just slow. And a little bit glitchy. And this bridge is totally broken. But I have a bus stop. It's by the train station. I have a train station by the bus stop, by the airport. I haven't unlocked a new building for a while, though. I have so much work I have to do, so much writing to do. I think I'm gonna end up having to beg the journal to accept my article late. Spent most of the last week in just a depressed fog. But some light industrial. Does that fit under the overpass? No. Well, I don't have any money. It might. My little roundabout. No, well, it is a new paper, as in it's like a review article that I've drafted out, and I've got all the, like, review part done. I just have to write it. The omelet plant explodes. The power plant is too old and it may explode within this year, says the supervisor of the power plant. Oh, the obsolete plant! That's not... That didn't say omelet. I just can't read. I can't tell if this was actually zoning anything. No. It wasn't. Well, how much is a new power plant? 200 megawatts, 50 megawatts, 4,000. It's not actually going to explode, right? That's just fear-mongering. Here, let's put a bus depot. There. Yeah, I assume it'll just kind of collapse. I don't know. I wonder if you can just buy power. Like, connect a power line to the edge of the map and see. No. That is a cool SimCity 3000 feature. Honestly, I think the overpass going over the avenue looks kinda sick. Right? And then we have like a slip road. While the rest of the avenue will eventually continue unabated. I'm too lazy to dig up another chiptune remix, and this one's like an hour, so I figure by the time it loops, everybody would have forgot how it's supposed to sound anyway. Magic. Develop! I don't care about fire departments. No one cares about fire departments. The city's never once caught fire, except that one time I did it. And I won't even have enough for a new power plant next year. What's the mayor rating? Hey, there's no crime in the water. 60%! That's worse. Where's the bad power plant? Is it this one? Yeah. I think there's another one on the other side of the map. Okay, what if I increase taxes? No, doesn't actually change that much. What if we just don't have police and education? And transit. Great. Well, that'll take care of that pesky problem. Surely, no consequences will come from that. Why is this area not connected to the grid? Oh god! Why is none of this connected to the grid? Why is City Hall not connected to the grid? I think something got demolished and no longer has continuity. Because if it's abandoned, it's not getting me tax dollars, and it looks really bad for the City Hall to be surrounded by all these slums. I feel like the next city I'm gonna make, I'm just gonna have like a really nice city and then just a massive sprawling slum. See, now it's fixed. I didn't even do anything. Oh hey, the airport actually does kind of develop, even if the road's not very close to it. Now I was gonna create Midgar. Obsolete plant explodes! The power plant is too old and it may explode this year. That's fine. I found out earlier today that you can use ChatGPT to just make figures for you. And, like you can punch in data sets and have it generate graphs, which is kind of neat. And then I don't know. I kind of just... It kind of just kept going. I wanted the graph to maybe be integrated. Oh yes, so... I was doing a bit of investigating, just with some random numbers. I was curious to see, oh well, can it generate a graph with just like, you know, plain text language? And it did, actually. Hang on. Gotta expand this. And that was handy. You know, makes life easy. Probably not easier than using GraphPad. And I was thinking, oh, what if I changed these graphs to be faces of Sonic the Hedgehog? And then I found out, well, you can't make Sonic the Hedgehog. It's gotta be a blue cartoon hedgehog who runs fast, and an orange fox with two tails, which it did not deliver on. And this wasn't very good. So then I iterated it a bit to make a research poster with Sonic the Hedgehog and depression. And I got this. And then I asked him to make him fatter with a couple of other things about Sonic. So I got effects of fatter, spady hedgehog. It reduces depression. And, but I asked to make it even fatter, which made it a Cyclops. Hang on, I gotta pause this. So that wasn't great. And then I wanted him to be even fatter. So then I got this poster, which I think is pretty good. I like that it mentions mental health. And this pie chart that just says large. And then I wanted a bigger belly, but it did not provide. And then it just kind of went. Very fat, speedy hedgehog. I'm kind of tempted to just, like, print some of these out on a poster and hang them in the department. So I didn't think that was great. I asked for him to be even fatter and have horrified, screaming, photorealistic men, which it then generated this, which is definitely worse. And then I said, well, the feet are not good. He has to have red shoes and be shorter. So then it made this one, which I think is kind of really good. Like a album cover caliber good. So I liked this one for a while. And then I thought, well, it was maybe getting away from major depressive disorder a bit, so I had it focus on that. So, you know, now you have major depressive disorder, defects of very speedy screaming disorder, major depressive disorder. Also, it just says fat a lot on these posters. I'm not sure why. But then I realized his hands are blue and he has to have white gloves, so I had it generate me a new one, which kind of gets across the effects of major depressive disorder pretty well, I think. And then I needed some, like, institutional, you know, logos and stuff. But the Harvard one didn't look like the Harvard one, so then I had it generate me some more with Harvard logos. And then I wanted more graphs, but then this one, for whatever reason, had, like... Oh no, this is spoiling it. This has, like, Stephen Colbert hulking out into Sonic the Hedgehog, which I neither liked nor disliked, but I'm glad it made it. But I thought he was too happy for a poster about depression, so I asked it to be sadder. It didn't really get sadder, though. I don't know what emotion this is, but that's what it is. With a couple of extra cartoon characters. Here's a poster of Sonic eating a banana and saying yuck, because he's got major depressive disorder. I asked for more screaming men on this one, and it did not work very well. Then it made me this poster with, like, Swamp Thing Sonic with the Pringles Man on a jar of SpaghettiOs. I don't know how that generated, but honestly, I think it fits really well. And then at some point it just started becoming 9/11. And also more spaghetti. And it just kind of went from there. He's got spaghetti disorder. Also Sonic is in the military. Also, at this point, it just started adding the Hot Wheels logo, which I didn't ask for, and like spaghetti luchadors, which I also didn't ask for. I asked it why there's a Hot Wheels logo when it said it was unintentionally generated. Then I asked for Sonic to look sadder and to have more graphs. So a shorter, even sadder and fatter hedgehog. I wanted more graphs and photorealistic men, which it provided, but then put like a face on Sonic's belly, which I don't know. Also, the new spaghetti logo is just a guy called Spaghetti. And then I wanted the soldiers here to be sad, which I don't think it really delivered on. But I do really, unironically, like this bar chart made up of spaghetti. Which honestly, like, graphically is kind of good. And then Sonic started smoking. And then there's 9/11 and a nuclear explosion, which I didn't ask for. But I got that. But I thought it was getting away from the subject of major depression, so I wanted more graphs labeled very sad. And I got this, and 9/11's still there. Effects of a very sad, softer and fatter Tur. He's very sad though. Very sad. Very sad. And, there's more Pringles at a certain point. But then I wanted Sonic to have, like, fluoxetine. All I did from here to here was add fluoxetine because I wanted, like, the Pringles man on a bottle of fluoxetine. But asking it for that just made another 9/11. Which is very sad. I didn't want that. So then it just kind of turned into Sonic smoking pasta with a nice jar of full Fook clean. Asked it to regenerate it. It made me that one. And then I wanted the Pringles logo on different pill bottles and some graphs about depression, and then I wanted Sonic to be fatter, which they didn't do. And that was the last one. I don't know. I kind of want to see if I can get the department to print one of these. And then just stick it up on the wall somewhere. And see how long it takes for someone to notice. It seemed like a good idea. It probably wasn't. No, I needed ChatGPT to calculate a certain number of permutations for me, and I was too lazy to figure out how to do it myself. And then I figured, well, fuck it. What if we just have it do other things? It was a bad idea. I apologize. Oh, I'm not gonna get $4,000. I gotta raise taxes. So I can build the new power plant. Love to raise taxes and cut social services. Oops. Anyway, hello, Chow. Shit. What? Oh, my highway exploded. Because I wasn't paying the thing. That's fine. As long as that doesn't keep happening. Which of course it won't. There's no way. Also, I have to sneeze. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, I'm really feeling that Ambien now. No, my highway. As long as it doesn't blow up my on-ramps. What's up with you, chat? The city's got to maintain some degree of cohesiveness for like 2 more months so I can just put another power plant here. I think I'll just barely have enough. It is 4,000, right? And not 6,000. Yeah. I'm a city planner. I've lived in a city. I have the concept of a plan. How hard could it be? Oh, people keep moving out. We're not going to get enough money. I mean, at a certain point, how much SimCity do you have to play to just become a bona fide city planner? Yeah, I know someone got shot in the street, but I need a new coal power plant. Oh, I haven't had one of these Ambien in a while. Yeah, I'm sure working with the public is awful. Like, you're all so dumb. Just let me make the city. I know what I'm doing. I'm the mayor. I have a doctorate. If I don't get to be supreme dictator, what's the point? Countdown to the expiration of the power plant started. Citizens in Dumpburg will be left in the darkness. A power plant explodes when it operates 50 years, right? Okay. Well, maybe you built it wrong. That's all I'm saying. Okay, now we gotta fix the budget. Yeah, dictator for life. That's Dr. Dictator to you. Use some respect. And I'm depressed. Sorry, I'm all snotty. Oh, I gotta build my highway back. Which I think is probably too expensive. Yeah, $100 a tile. I can't afford that. Why does that not have power? Why does all of that not have power? What happened to all my money? I spent it on a power plant. People wanted power, and I gave it to them. Unfortunately. And now Dumpberg is back to $62. Oops. Oh, I'm getting sleepy now. How was your day, chat? I don't know what I did. I slept for like 9 hours, maybe 10. For most of the week, I'd been sleeping like 2. Kind of backsliding into a depressive funk. I did some writing. I went to work. I made curry. Oh, the Bulitzer Prize. Mr. Perry, who won the Bald and Fat Prize in his school days, has won the Bulitzer Prize. Born in Dumpberg, he went to school in Dumpberg and remarked, "I didn't expect my school education to be so useful. I'm grateful for schools in Dumpberg." Good job being bald and fat. I wish I could build you another school, but the transit strike blew up my highway. Why even live? Okay, how did half of the city lose power connection? What are you connected to? Or not connected to? I don't have any more money for a power thing now. It's either on the grid or it's not. Oh, there it goes. At least my airport's still there. I have so much to write. Been so lazy with all of it. It's been weeks since I got the grant submitted, and I still feel like I'm just kind of not back into the swing of things. Why is this area constantly without power? Is it because abandoned buildings don't transmit power? I thought they did. I guess that part of the city just doesn't have any. I don't know. I hope the hurricane doesn't hit us. That would be bad. Here at Dumpberg International Airport. Oh, I just want to build my highway back. All this Ambien is making me tired. Oh, the worst parts in this game are when you're just waiting around, waiting for money to show up. How are my neighbors? Good job, C. Good job, Bangkok. Embarrassing. It didn't explode. I did rebuild the power plant. This can't go any faster. Super Nintendo's got like a 2 megahertz processor. How's the industry? Does that still got power? Oh no, my roads! Did those repair themselves if I put the budget back up? Maybe not. Wait, how many broken roads do I have that I don't actively see right now? Having put the transit value down to 0. I think at least in SimCity 3000 when you do that, they ultimately self-recover. Oh, and I have $0 flat. There's a road I have to fix. Excuse me. Is it TwitchCon? Is that happening? Did that happen? Did anything happen? It's the past weekend. Oh, gross. Was anybody playing SimCity 2000? After taking an Ambien? Oh, I don't think my roads are gonna automatically repair themselves. Somebody had their nipple licked in an interview? What? But why? Why would you do that? Oh, my roads! I don't know what kick is offhand. Is it like Disco Melee? TimCon is just being a semi-normal person and talking to me for a little bit and then eventually expressing an interest to hang out, and I'll be like, yeah, sure. Why not? I don't care. That's the con. You get to sleep on an air mattress. See that I'm a dumpster person. Oh, I gotta not put the, like, transit authority budget way back down. Having to manually replace all these roads is a real pain. Isn't a mattress party just called like a swingers meetup? I have an air mattress. My parents were renovating their retirement home. I slept on it a bunch in a bunch of unfurnished rooms and played Ace Attorney. It was good. It was good being like 15 instead of twice that age where it's all bad. It's just stress, worsening brain issues. Why is there no power on this island? It's driving me nuts. Also, I do at least see the benefit of turning all the buildings off, just so you can manually fix all the roads. I think that's most of them now, other than the highway. Yeah, there's a couple over here. Good luck solving traffic. I just have to fix the roads. Everything else is fine. I think that's all of them. There's maybe one that I missed. Oh, there's a couple actually. I'm kind of surprised that there's not apparent, or doesn't seem to be that much cross tolerance between like lorazepam and Ambien. I'm sure there's a little bit because ultimately you're hitting the same receptors, but I guess that particular allosteric site is not desensitized enough. Oh, wait, this is just attached. Oh no, that's attached to this grid. Well, if this has power and this doesn't have power, well, that's the problem. Oh no. It's all broken. I guess we could put a high-speed power line over there. It will probably eventually bounce back. Oh, this whole area is brown out. Yeah. Whole area is brownout city. Oh, my airport! Why does my airport not have power? It's attached to things that have power. Do I need more power plants? I'm worried the airport's gonna get abandoned. That was such a pain in the ass to build as well. It should have power, I mean the rest of it's connected. Ouch. It hasn't really gotten any better. Yeah, what is air defense doing? Graphs, please. Oh. I think I need another power plant. Unless, maybe I can just spend money on power conservation. Safety and health? No. Finance? No. Energy saving. Oh, it's so much money. Anti-pollution. Nah, I don't care anymore. I wonder how much that raises the total power capacity. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't. Although it did at least fix the airport. Not this part, though. I even have 2 power plants right there. And it is not doing anything. And a bunch of people are leaving, which is not great. Probably because I don't have that sick highway anymore. It's kind of weird you could only build the highway on 2x2 squares, but not like in intervals of 1. I know power plants are needed. I'm busy. I don't have any money. What? Dumpberg is in the darkness. God, dude, me too. The power plant produces 99% of its limits. The mayor sees no need for electricity in this city. Oh, shut up. Why do we let people quote in the newspaper? Like, why do we even give this guy an outlet? I bet the mayor wants all of us dead. Like, no, shut up. I'm trying my best. I'm sorry. Yeah, just go outside. We have the biggest power plant. The sun. And soon I will make a second sun, upon which I will grow my empire to the stars. Yeah, well, Mare Island has its own generator, and if my citizens were smart, they would do the same. What's my approval? 42%. Is it because of the whole power thing? Oh, I'm gonna have to take out another loan. I don't know how to make power any cheaper. Or more cheaply. They're all so expensive. I guess I can get a dumpy gas power plant, but at that point you might as well just build like 3 hydroelectric plants. Okay, we're gonna build a gas power plant as a stopgap, and then we'll build something else at some point. I kind of want to take out another loan, but I don't want to have to be burdened with that for ages. Oh, I'm so tired. Why did I take the drugs that make you tired? Why don't they put the drugs that make you tired just in food? Why is there no sleepy pizza? Alternatively, why is there no caffeinated pizza? No, but I don't mean like tryptophan, I mean like, you know, actual drugs. Yeah, the hard stuff. You're pretty sure there is caffeinated pizza. Is there? Is it like pizza for gamers? Italo gamers? Oh, I can't afford that either. If I cut the police down to 0, do I get enough for a new power plant? Ah! Is this a product though, or is this a recipe? Buzz Pizza. I don't think this is real. This is just a bunch of pictures of pizza that say Buzz Pizza. I think you've been bamboozled. Well, right now I'm trying to get more money in Dumpberg. Where do I think Faxanadu will be ranked scientifically? You know, I never played it. I don't even know what kind of game it is, really. Do you watch the Jeff Gerstmann rankings? Well, I don't know. I feel like Giant Bomb was already kind of a niche thing. And like Giant Bomb's solo content even more so. I just wish Jeff would play good games. Power plant. 50 megawatts is like nothing. Oh, and it's 4x4. God, I can't even place it there. Great. At least it pollutes marginally less. Okay, hopefully at least for a little bit, that'll take care of the power issue. Is it? Let's see. Maybe? I know power plants are needed, but what about this part? This one recalcitrant area that's just loath to actually get powered. Oh, it's fine now. Yeah, I wish Jeff just wouldn't keep reviewing intentionally shitty games. Like, a couple of them in an episode, plus, like, a good game that everybody knows is fine. But, like, how many unlicensed games does he have to play? I realize it's probably building up to some sort of episode where he plays Mario 3. Or something. But there are like 6 Mega Man games. At a certain point, some of those episodes just seemed like they were exclusively being pulled from like AVGN videos. Like a couple episodes in a row just seemed like they were all old AVGN things. I do blame the advisory panel. Every time he would say, oh, so-and-so game is suggested by Tim, it's not actually me, but I would leave a comment in the video anyway. And for a while, Jeff would just like them all, and I think he thought I was that Tim. Surprise! No, it's not me. I don't give Jeff Gersman any money. I'd probably use a different name. Krappenheimer. Market in an empty street. Is that a good thing? The city has announced that Main Street has been released as a farmer's market every Thursday from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Cars will be shut off from roads, local farmers, one florist, and artisans will open shops and sell their goods. They may have influence over the traffic, da-da-da. There are many parking spaces. We welcome you, a florist girl remarks pleasantly. It's just like the plot of Final Fantasy VII. Why is this one tile not growing? Do you want water? Is that it? Do you think you're entitled to water? I don't. What have you done with yourself, one by one tile? Nothing. Now I'm down to 0 again. And my roads under the overpass are broken. Ah! Everything about cutting down the road budget has made this so much worse. Are they still making versions of Hypercam? Also, if I were to try to get Jeff to play old NES games, I would try to get him to play the original Mother. Or like, I don't know, did he play Zelda 2? I don't remember. I know he played that Rambo game. What he really needs is that game list. But to have like a screenshot of each game, because some of them I don't even remember. It came out in the US eventually. I mean, he's been doing all these unlicensed titles. I don't see how this is that different. I don't know. What kind of breakup did you have with the ex? Alternatively, do you really want to date somebody who likes football? Just paying those inflated hot dog prices. Hypercam 6 had a release in 2002. Can you have it display the Hypercam 6 logo in all of your video capture? Oh hey, somebody grew in my square. Middle class residential area. Come on, Dumpburg needs roads. I gotta fix my avenue. But I have $0. Should you have? Yeah, if it was a bad breakup, I probably wouldn't. Unless, like, I was like face to face with no way to possibly avoid a social interaction. I don't know, I probably would keep it as light as you possibly can. I mean, I get it. Been thinking about mine a lot, but what are you gonna do? How do I make this work? I mean, what did you expect to come from saying hello? I guess is the question. Like looking to be friends, or... Put a library right there. Oh. That is a weirdly domed library. But no, my opinion is probably just... I don't know. Just set off some bad feelings that you don't need to experience. I'll put a big park here. That'll be the buffer zone. And some small parks around the power plant. Kids love small parks. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, a nuclear PP's developed. We've done it. Dr. Quincy has succeeded in developing the nuclear PP, recognized as hardly feasible. Experts expect that in a few years, nuclear PP will be a way of life for people in this country. Reportedly, other experts say, how come we wait for such a long time before nuclear PP was developed? It's still gonna blow up in 50 years, though. Also, PP is power plant. Very efficient, but meltdown causes the worst disaster. Well, we just won't have that happen. Do you see that they're reopening 3 Mile Island just to provide power to Microsoft again? They're reopening the nuclear PP. Oh, there's never any demand for commercial. I make my roads nice looking avenues and everything. How's my airport? Yeah, it's still there. Port. What do we have for power? Do I have any kind of power excess to potentially... No. Literally none. 0. Okay, I could take out a loan. I could take out 2 loans and build a nuclear power plant and then get back into the same mess I had before. That seems like a bad idea, though. I need more tax dollars. Oh. How much of a bridge could I build for $29? Probably not very much. I think my tax dollars should be best spent by launching political dissidents into the sun. It'll improve solar power efficiency and just kind of keep everything running smoothly, you know? Oh, it's midnight. Honestly, I'm shocked that eventually these XSplit updates ultimately made the viewer total re-show. I thought that was just lost to time. I thought I'd never know how many people were watching these streams again. There are XSplit updates, and every time I end up running them, it breaks everything. Up until recently, all the hold-on screens were broken, would just immediately crash. And it turns out that had something to do with the GPU encoding, instead of rendering the scene via CPU. No, never update anything ever. I know it makes, like, tech people and sysadmins upset, but, like, I just want my thing to work. I just want my nuclear PP. You know? Nuclear PP or bust. Also, Reddit has been randomly suggesting me the frozen food subreddit, which I have absolutely no interest in because I don't really eat microwavable meals that aren't like frozen pizzas. But like, it's weirdly interesting. The slop that people microwave and then say, oh, it's a 10 out of 10. I ate this turkey dinner, turkey medallions and a, you know, La Brea tar pit of potatoes. Do you ever just find food to be depressing? It's just like degrading to eat food at a certain point. Some sort of factory crud. I know I need a power plant. I'm busy. I don't have any money for a power plant. Oh, I'm gonna go and get some water and hopefully not fall on my face because I took drugs. Ah. Oh, I'm good. Maybe I should take another Ambien. And then tweet the N-word like Roseanne Barr. I know! I'm working on it. It was made clear that representatives of the major companies in Dumpburg would like to have a meeting with Mayor Mayo, PhD, today. Any type of power plant will do, if it feeds power. My local subreddit's just people complaining about the trains and how expensive it is to live here. Which, like, valid. I don't know how people buy property. They certainly aren't academics. Anybody want to start a commune with me? To clarify, like, non-sexual commune. I've got all these lemon trees, these citrus trees. I mean, no one will die of scurvy on my watch. You can't hold these lemons. Well, you better learn. That's gonna be your job in the commune. Does it come with benefits and sick leave? The benefit is listening to me crack jokes while watching TV. The sick leave... Yeah, I don't know, go for it. If I don't notice you're missing, it's fine. Can you still watch the internet funnies? Yes, but I expect you to kick in for the internet. Even better, you can play SimCity with me. Give me this shitty causeway. Oh. Yeah, I can only play SimCity 13. Anybody ever play SimCity Societies? I never did, and then totally forgot about it until the other day. I feel like that would be something good to stream. As if anybody remembers it. It's like a Sims game. Well, no, it's like a SimCity game, but... honestly, I don't even know. I never played it. It's supposed to kind of bridge the gap between SimCity and Sim stuff more. But... I don't know. There's really this golden age of SimCity and The Sims and all of that. And then after like SimCity 4 and The Sims 2, it all just kind of went to shit. Sorry, you mean Sims bustin' out for PS2? Or did you get the Billy Joel expansion pack where you're moving out? Oh, there isn't enough money. Speaking of random PS2 things, apparently you can just plug in a DVD RAM drive into your PS2 via USB and burn files onto it for games that save on USB mass storage media. You could just do that and it works. I don't know if SimCity Societies has a nuclear PP though, or if that's only SimCity 2000. You need more than $4. Oh shit. Okay, well that's not where the city is. I'm sure it's all fine. I have $4 for disaster relief. Right? We're good? Yeah, okay. Literally nothing bad seems to have happened. Maybe just don't build on the fault line. Also, that was the first disaster that happened in this entire city. All throughout Dumpburg. Might have been man-made. Killer quake in Dumpburg. I don't think so. Early in the morning, an earthquake of magnitude 6 struck Dumpberg. The earthquake trembled for more than 5 minutes, and fire started here and there. Don't worry about it. 2 hours after the quake, Mayor, Mayo PhD, called out to the citizens to get calm and never get carried away by a panic, as his voice trembled, which was stirring the anxiety of the citizens even. The citizens are no longer relying on the unreliable mayor. Why is every one of these news reports like... Extra, mayor sucks eggs? Is there ever any kind of report in the news that I've actually made the city from scratch? Oops. Crafted with my loving hands. My soft scientist's hands. Wow, that looks really bad. That's a terrible looking causeway. Never mind, I gotta put the residential back. Breaking news, mayor is shit. That's me. I think that'll be long enough though. Yeah. That looks okay. It's not great. And it kind of makes me think that this street should be one of those tree-lined avenues as well. Oh wait, I have to save up money for a power plant. Alternatively, I could just not do that. I'd like to go nuclear, but I just don't have the money for it. It's 20 grand. I know power plants are needed. I'm working on an incredibly slow version of SimCity. I'm doing the best I can. Life's been hard for this mayor. And also the person cosplaying as this mayor. Does anybody even go on this avenue that I made? No, not really. Kind of trafficked way less than everything else. 26 cars. Even outside the stadium? Guess so. Bummer. Bummerino. I wish there were an easy way to show where the bus stops are. What is Let's School? Do you make a school, or is it like a school for Let's Players? That just has like one single class, and that single class is Do Not Talk to Minors. I've never successfully made a tunnel in this. Okay, well, I guess I won't start here. Or maybe, let's see. Building cost equals $750. There isn't enough money. That's maybe a waste of money when I can just put a road over this hill. The children yearn for the mines and the Minecraft YouTubers yearn for the miners. Oh no. Great earthquake in Dumpberg. Oh, thanks. As your mayor, I helped. More than 100 lives were lost, and more. No, they weren't. Nothing happened. If you were, like, standing on the fault line and then just got liquefied, that's not my fault. Do you think taking a second Ativan's a bad idea? I mean Ambien? Probably, right? That seems irresponsible. But I'm also stressed out and depressed. And if there's any time to be irresponsible, it's that. I know power plants are needed. Maybe if you people paid more taxes, maybe if you loved your city and you would pay more so I could have a shiny new power plant, we wouldn't be in this predicament. It's not your fault specifically, but you could have solved the problem just by giving me more money. I'm just saying. To clarify, that's in SimCity contexts. I don't know, maybe some slum housing? Actually, that could be like light commercial. Be a bunch of sandwich shops that sell depressing pizzas. Oh. Look, there's a role for everyone in the city, even the people that live in squalor. Especially the people that live in squalor. Oh, I don't have any power to power that area, do I? I bet my graph's at 0. What about in 100 years? Wow. By 2016, I'll be incredibly powerful, and then it's all downhill from there. It's just like real life. I wish you could just get money faster. Well, the Konami code did not do it. Time stop! Which is weirdly not the pause button, or the select button, both of which are mapped to nothing. I wonder if that island's still in a big brownout. Also, I wonder if I need more water pipes or pumps. I haven't made one for a while. I guess I built that one back there for the train that nobody rides. $75. What's my approval? Oh, it's 42. That's not great. I wish so much of this game did not devolve into just waiting for money to show up. And maybe all the sim games are like that. But dang, like that coupled with the inability to speed the game up really is a drag. Oh, you can't even see that one house that's in the traffic island. It's right around here. Yeah, there it is. Right in the middle. Middle class residential area. How are we doing for budget? 2,200. I could build another gas power plant, or I could wait another year and build a coal power plant, and that would probably fix the issue. This is the gas plant, right? Yeah. How's the other coal plant? I'm sure I'll get a bunch of news articles telling me that it's about to die. It's around here, yeah. 44 years. Ah! Gonna have to replace all my power plants. With my $43. We just need every member of the city to run around in a big hamster wheel. Connected to the grid, of course. Oh, my abandoned housing! Why would you abandon being in the middle of a traffic circle? Think of how convenient that would be. In search for excellent brain. You found it, buddy. Companies are gathering in Dumpburg, attracted by the high level of the graduates from universities in Dumpburg. A person in charge of personnel affairs at the Adams Electronic Co. says a graduate from the university in Dumpburg, a university in Dumpburg, literally any of them, is quick-witted and has unique ideas. That's true. This is important when we hire people. The company can provide employees with information, but cannot teach them to think. Wow. Amazing. What unsanctioned crystals? Give me money. Give me budget. Ah, it's not enough. When do we make, like, piezoelectric roads? I'm sort of tempted to take more sleep drug. I don't know if it's for good reasons, though. Apparently my landlord was supposed to show up in the apartment to inspect some stuff today. Between, like, 10 and 11:30, and I waited around for a while. Did not show up. So, I guess I'll show up tomorrow and then I'll just be half asleep. Well, there's like a mouse in someone else's unit, presumably on one of the ones on the ground floor, not me. Where I live on the top floor. So I'm assuming it's whatever, not really a problem. But they're gonna like poke around all the apartments and see if there are any little crevices that have to get blocked off. I had a nightmare the other day about letting some of my mice free that have head caps and little like preamplifiers in their brains and optical fibers and everything. And I let one of them go into the wild. And it apparently then kicked off or like cascaded some sort of domino effect where it steadily just killed all the native fauna. Not like through like rodent kung fu, but you know, like eating the head cap, I guess, or like the mutant something. I don't know. I'm gonna take a drug, and if I regret it, I'm sorry. I haven't taken two before, so I guess at the very least I can pretend it's a learning experience. Oh, the Dumpberg is in Stable Biz. There he is. There's Johnny Stable. Look at those eyebrows. Those are stable eyebrows. Business will change for good and for worse. Now they are talking of Stable Biz, but who knows how business will be tomorrow. Okay. Anyway, don't take your mice home from the lab. That's bad. You will be fired and summarily killed by the mice. I just gotta wait out April. And then eventually I will get enough money for another power plant. I like this guy that said he took 10 milligrams of Ambien and had no problem, just had a great sleep. This other person said, I had blackouts and had a lot of texts and conversations with no memory, and if I ever do it again, my husband will divorce me. But that one has fewer upvotes than the other one, so that means it's less true. And I don't have a husband. Yeah. Probably not ever. Did any of this industry develop? Not really. You people want industry and I give it to you, and this is how you treat me. What if it had power? What if it had power that went all the way down this way? Chat, do you like popcorn? I like popcorn. I found out that you can take a bunch of the unpopped popcorn and just pop them on the stove. And then I decided, like, screw it, what if I just make a bunch of popcorn on the stove, cut out the middleman of the microwave, just get a bunch of kernels and do that. And it's actually surprisingly easy. You've been deluded by Big Popcorn, by Orville Redenbacher himself, into believing you need a microwave. But you can just throw some oil a little bit in a pan, and a bunch of kernels, and shake it periodically, and you just get popcorn. Yeah, my parents had an air popper, but you can just chuck it on the stove. The hardest part is knowing when it's done, because when you invariably pop the top on it, it's still in the process of popping and it shoots it across the room, or like in your face. Whenever you want popcorn, you want like 1 or 2 handfuls, then you have the rest of the bag left. See, whenever I want popcorn, I want like 3 bags of popcorn. But then you eat it out of like the microwave popcorn bag, and it just leaves this gross film. Dumpburg is the capital of what? The population has exceeded 30,000. In the celebration party today, the mayor remarked, his eyes filled with tears. Eventually, our Dumpburg has become the capital of the state. My heart is filled with deep emotion because my long-cherished dream has come true. Aw, yeah. It's just the state of malaise. Are other places in the state that bad? Yeah, look at them. Check out my crappy neighbors. Seoul, Bangkok. Bangkok is like actually shrunk. It used to be like 2,000. Tunis. What did I get? What is my bonus? Oh, I got a statue. Oh, I should put the statue in the middle of that. Blow up this dude's house. No one lives there anymore. Belongs to me. Wow, that looks really good. But now we gotta take the power lines down, because that looks really bad. It should be on Mare Island, you're right! Shit, give me the statue back! Okay. That's a good point. I have a hairdryer made in France, which I thought was kind of novel and partially the reason I bought it. You ever blow up your own statue? Yeah, metaphorically speaking. There. Now I can look at it on Mare Island. What's my approval rating? 47. So wait, if we get below 30,000 people, does that mean we're not the capital anymore? I'm gonna say the grid's not doing great. See, that other power plant is gonna be in need of being replaced soon. But I want to fix this one to actually add capacity to the grid. But if that other one goes, I'm gonna lose like 200 megawatts. And really be stuck. I guess worst case, I can just take out another loan. Gas electric plant. There's no waste management in this game, right? There's no, like, garbage to, like, incineration to power plant. I don't think so. I guess the smart thing to do would be to keep this power plant here and build another one so you don't lose the capacity. You could also just not. Give me my money. Yes. Wahoo. Honestly, if I get to the point where I've maxed this map out, it's gonna be kind of impressive to have this running on a Super Nintendo. Yeah, that'll be far enough out. Oh, I wanted that tunnel. Oh, I did build that. Not like that, though. An even more polluting power plant. $200 down to $9. It'll be another great Dumpberg road, but not today. Why is this not connected to the grid? Is it because of the avenue? It's probably because of the avenue. But this is connected. Down this way. Maybe it just hasn't caught up yet. I want to say abandoned buildings still conduct electricity. What's so good about the new Zelda game? I didn't really have any intention on playing it, but maybe after I write my paper. I mean, they already made a Zelda game where you play as Zelda. It was on the CDI. It was great. That's really weird. It's like Zelda 3D World. Is it like, the Doodly-Doo Zelda? The Link Between Worlds? Which I also never played. Or is it like a totally separate thing? Is this a bus stop? I don't remember. I think it is, yeah. Give me money! Oh, and then next year it's gonna start telling me about the other power plant and how that's gonna blow up soon. But I don't have any money to fix that. What's today? Is it Monday? I guess technically Tuesday. Oh, I have so much writing to do. I meant to get a bunch done last week, but I was just a brain mess, sleeping like 2 hours a night. Moping to the sad people hotlines. Put my road here. I don't even have any money to zone anything. I do think that one highway running over the avenue looks kinda good. Maybe if I had 2 of them and a train that runs between, that could be even cooler. Is there any information on the airport? No? Is there any city where the mayor lives on a private island? Not counting, like, an island nation. That's always my go-to in the SimCity games, and... like, surely it's some sort of... like, lizard brain desire that all mayors have. What? I don't care about the fire station. Awards, though. Oh, this thing. We have one school. And a library. A library that nobody goes to. Yeah, they're all not dunking on the mayor for once. For now. You give them time, they totally will. I wonder if you can have all the other cities around you fail. Cause like, one of them was, that's budget, that doesn't say neighbor. And in fact, none of the letters are in that. Yeah, Bangkok has just been atrophying. I wonder if Dumpberg gets so big, all the other cities just kind of die. Oh, I just started watching Serial Experiments Lane. I'm not very far into it, and I still have no idea what's happening. But I do like the crappy speech-to-text thing they have for all the episode bumpers. The old, like, deck talk, whatever it is. Old Mac speech synthesizer. Give me my money. Dumpberg needs dollars. I really want to blow up the abandoned buildings, but I think they contribute to the integrity of the power grid, and if you just knock them down, you end up getting rolling brownouts and stuff. As fun as it is, it really disincentivizes you from doing that. $31,000 people, though. I never built that zoo that people wanted. Oh, it's $3,000. What can I build that's 2x2? What about a jail? Oh, a jail is large. A library is 2x2. A museum is 3x3. How about that fire department? I've built fire departments, I think. Yeah, but the jail should be on its own island too. But not Mare Island. That's my jail. I don't think we have any other islands left. I guess there's that. Which is not big enough. I guess that is the answer, but also, How the hell am I gonna get my prisoners here? Also doesn't have any power. Oops. I made a terrible mistake. Wait, if I raise this land, does it blow the thing up? Yeah. It does. If it did confirm that, that would be nice. Wait, do these hydroelectric dams also have their own... This is very durable. So I'm going to assume that means they don't have their own lifespan. And we'll put... Oh, I guess it doesn't need a tree, it needs a power line. Oh, it's so expensive. Well, the Dumpberg criminal element is gonna have to be content roving the streets because I can't afford to put them in prison. Look, I'm doing you a favor. You know, keep your prisoners out of sight, and B, if they escape, they'll know how to swim, which is A, a life skill, and B, great exercise. Kids love swimming. It's their favorite thing. Name one kid who doesn't like swimming. It's been 5 seconds, none of you could. I think my point stands. Let's see, did my paper get any citations recently? No. More hospitals in need. Yeah, maybe you'll get your hospital. $500. Maybe you'll just die in the street. But don't come to Mare Island. Was there any kind of warning before that earthquake popped off? Not like I had any ability to earthquake-proof the city, but just out of curiosity. Oh god, the Dumpberg prison island is so far. Why did I do this to myself? Does it even need to be connected to the road, though? Working hours, 0 minutes. I wonder if I just make a subway to the Dumpberg prison. Do I think in 1957 they could detect earthquakes? Yeah, surely someone's got a glass of water on their desk. Wait, that's a fire station? No. That's a jail. What? Oh no. Why did I do that? You saw me make that error, Etna, or aerate. Whatever, you two exist in the same section of my brain as the same person. You saw me do this, and then decided, oh, let's just watch. You could have saved me from being overrun with the criminal hordes. And now I'm just overrun with debt. No, you're supposed to tap the glass and feed me pellets. So please, make with the pellets. Yeah, but I'm not a streamer, I'm just lonely. I'm just doing this for the illusion of friends. And it turns out my friends betray me into building a jail instead of a fire department. How much money am I gonna make this year? Also, we can probably take power conservation off of this, because that costs too much. We built a power plant, so we don't need anything else. Hate to think about how many trees in the Amazon rainforest I personally cut down by rendering all those ChatGPT images of Sonic the Hedgehog screaming. But what are you gonna do? Boa constrictor would have killed me anyway. Come on, dump Berg. You gotta get through August. Is there anything good on the internet to get through August with? Scrolling. All seems bad, it turns out. What else? Did you do anything exciting today? But something that's like not too exciting to the point where I feel bad about myself in comparison. Like low expectations exciting. That's a new rule. If you're having a better day than me, you have to like talk about the parts that it sucked. If I say I took a test and I got an A on it, you have to say, I took that test, it was hard, I got a B-. I don't want to be upstaged. It'll make me feel bad. Had to wait in long lines. Ha! Sucker! I didn't have to wait in long lines. Went to the amusement park. Oh. I went to the amusement park. It was called the Animal Facility. I bought a dinky little tire inflator for my car for a tire that absolutely has to be repaired, but I've been too lazy and just topping it up every week or so. Yeah, did I hit the curb a little bit fast without my glasses on? I might have. It's possible. But, I mean, if you don't look at the big gash on the tire, it's fine. Well, that'll be a really long bridge. Yeah! Unnecessary spending. Oh wait, the prison's bigger than the island! Why did I do this? Also, it's $3,000! Ah! Do the prisoners get water? No! If I destroy this one pip of road, does it destroy the whole bridge? No. Starting my new mayoral campaign, prisoners aren't people. Controversial, but you know, they're living on the island, they're not paying taxes, they're not hooking stuff up to the electrical grid. What about people who only stole to stay alive? Well, you know, that's what we call a bad choice. So now, they get to continue stealing from the taxpayer on Prison Island as Tails runs around and shoots a bunch of gun robots. Look, I don't care if the city goes into perpetual blackout next year. I'm building my prison. The mayor gets what the mayor wants. Also, this is a really good game of SimCity. Not like this particular city, although it is actually kind of okay. But this port is surprisingly good. This power plant, however, is not. Is gonna blow. What's the statue say? Number of pigeons, 35. It goes up to almost 1 million pigeons, and I guess someone got shot at the statue. What's fun about Sim Farm? I have no attention span and even less desire to do anything. You gotta sell me on this game. I know fire departments are needed. I'm sorry. I know. Play Sim Ant, it's not very good or very fun. I thought there was some reverence around Sim Ant. Or is it just like retroactively so, where people are going into the old Sims games and finding things to like about them? Oh no, SimCity 3000 is always going to be the best one. Period. End of paragraph. The music in SimCity 3000 is so good. I would have zero interest in jazz had I not played that game. Can I build the thing? Can I build the jail? Am I gonna have 3,000? Hey, I will. Because there's no chiptune version of the SimCity 3000 soundtrack. I don't think. Let me check. No. And also playing chiptune versions of city pop music is kind of going along with the bit of playing City Skylines, the normal city pop. Through chiptune Lead Street Boys. Are there still the Lead Street Boys? I think people should start saying the word leet again. Or like oars, like rock soars. Throw in a good all your base joke. Yeah, but fish I would inadvertently kill and birds would just be really loud. I'm not allowed to have pets in my apartment, so I just compensate by having a lot of fruit trees. And then I could make marmalade and give them to people. I can't make marmalade out of fish. That would be marlinade, and no one wants that. Give me my gel. I've been getting these random hiccups all day. Yeah, I know they're gunfire during the day. Who will pay for the new fire station? I don't know, probably the citizens. Why don't you go and GoFundMe? I'm too busy doing things like jailing the people that voted for me. Well, it's not a fire station on an island anymore. Now it's gonna be a prison island. If I had even more money, I would raise the land all around it so it's just a bunch of water pools that face inward. God, if we end up having the hurricane occur in this city, it's just gonna end up taking out the jail, and everything else will maintain stability. Oh, that second Ativan is kicking in. I mean Ambien. They gotta name drugs other things. Like Pete. Or Kronkus. They don't have Bowser in this one. This is SimCity 2000. A game for thinking adults, not children. I don't need Mr. Right in this game. I'm Mr. Right. I'm the mayor. I'm right by default. I'm right by divine providence. Receive the mandate of heaven here in Dumpburg, and I'm gonna make the most use of it. By first establishing my re-education camp. Obsolete plant explodes. It may explode. Everyone who runs the Dumpberg newspaper, you're going to the re-education camp because your headlines are not accurate. Wait, did it misspell that? Explodes. Well, I don't know how to fix the power plant. Don't look at me, I'm just the mayor. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. It has power. It should have power. I can't tell if that connected. Oh, there it goes. No inmates. Honestly, I think this giant bridge maybe does not make the inlet look as nice as it probably could have been. Problem for future me. I guess when the power plant blows up. Which it won't. Okay, what is this at? $49 years. Okay, well, we'll build another one. This game really presumes you're able to maintain some sort of memory of how your city's laid out without just guessing which of these, like, 2x4 blobs is a house. Which is harder than you think. Ugh. So tired. It's 73 degrees in here. That's too warm. Excuse me, Mike. Open that all the way. Now it can be freezing. There needs to be a totally above board and non-sexual service to have somebody just show up in your apartment and use their body heat to keep you warm in bed. Just for, like, efficiency's sake, you know? Do you want to fight global warming? Well, let's make it local warming. I wonder how many people got to jail now. Oh no, it is full-blown cuddling. The most efficient way to stay warm. How's my jail doing? It's not. No inmates. Why did I spend so much money on that? Oh, I won't even have enough for a new power plant. They hug until it invariably gets too warm, and then you just kind of face away from each other on opposite sides of the bed. I could put a tree right there. Wow, I could put multiple trees. That is a lot of trees. Look at that. That's surprisingly detailed. I figured they'd spend the night because I don't want to kick them out in the cold. That would be rude. Oh no, I can't afford trees. Can I also be a middle-aged man with a beer belly? No. Sorry. I mean, my bed's just like a full-size bed. It's not a king, it's not a queen. Gotta be like svelte. What about a middle-aged child? What, like Andy Milonakis? Yeah, I guess. They don't have to be physically attractive, they just have to be compact. Just for practical purposes. Or else I'll hog all the blankets. Oh, this August lasts forever. Is this helicopter following my cursor? Really lackadaisically? No. Thought it was for a second. I just want to put trees on my mound. I feel like looking at a more active part of the city makes time go slower. Makes time go slower. I hope my landlord doesn't wake me up tomorrow. Almost certainly will. I just want to go back to bed and then not wake up until I'm rested, which will be never. I have to go to work. Why do I have to go to work? No, my landlord, not landline. Gotta put my trees down. Yeah, my landmine's gonna wake me up. He has to inspect the unit. They found a mouse in one of the other units, and now they're going scorched earth on the rest of them. I have at least one fire department. I don't know what you're complaining about, game. Also, it's snowing. You don't get fire in the snow. I've played Pokemon. Dumpberg's doing great. By Super Nintendo standards. In retrospect, it kind of makes you wonder why no one tried porting this to the Sega Genesis, given how much more powerful the CPU was. And it had ports of, like, Populous and stuff. So you think it would be maybe feasible. Although I guess it would also be a lot grainier. Right now I could spend all my money making this green. Great. I'm helping. This is a Super Nintendo game. But like that looks like kind of a city. I mean, maybe the Alcatraz is a little bit goofy, but conceptually Alcatraz is kind of goofy. Wow, we've got like 0.5% of the populace in jail. It would be very funny if I ended up inadvertently making Boston in this map, but I'm pretty sure I did not. I think I might need another water pump. Oh, here's a square for it. I think I had one here, actually, and it didn't work. I don't know if that matters. I'm gonna have to rebuild that power plant soon. Which I guess is the next order of business, because that's about to go under. I wonder if it auto-demolishes itself. So I think it's on year 50 out of 50. Yeah, you know. Put Harvard next to Alcatraz. I don't remember where I built the university. I think it's like... here? Is it that? Yeah, here it is. Got more people in jail than in university. Got such a glut of stamped out license plates. But who is going to sequence the human genome? Same thing. Oh, there's nothing good on my phone. I got a text message from someone earlier that just said no escape, and I didn't know what the number was. Eventually I figured out who it was, and it was a lot less daunting. But for like a solid hour, it's like, wait, what is happening? What does this mean? Is someone going to murder me? Hope so. I can give him some pointers on how to do it. How many sick people? Oh. 1,023. It's like 1,023 people and everything. In college, in the hospital, in prison. I wonder how this game reads on an actual television. if, like, it is easier to read because the graphics smear together in a better way, or if it all just kind of blurs too much. Suspension bridge. No traffic. Yeah, the school to prison pipeline. Honestly, I should build a school that is just on the road to the prison. That would be very funny. I wish I had space for a Sony PVM. I wanted one. They were throwing one out in grad school, and I picked it up and tried to leave, and the security guard stopped me and told me I'm committing a crime and made me bring it back. No, it's a professional video monitor. It's got all sorts of inputs and generally like a much higher quality picture than your normal consumer CRTs. Anyway, now it's in Tuda-dump, Tuda-dump, Tuda-dump. They also had some like old IBM Model M mechanical keyboards in the same pile that also, I guess, are now in the trash, which is a ripoff. I appreciate them far more than other pieces of garbage. God, how much is a Sony PVM on eBay? It's probably a lot. Did you know that a copy of Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast goes for like $150 now? How much does a regular Sonic Adventure go for? $50. That's not too much. What was I looking at? Oh, Sony PVM. Sony PVM. Nope, misspelled that. 8-inch PVM, $300 for parts. $400 for a 13-inch one that works. Yeah, but I can just emulate games, I guess. I don't have any space to have a retro room, you know? Hypothetically, I guess it would be kind of neat, but like... I don't know, then you gotta get... Well, I guess you don't really get upscalers for the PVM. You probably just throw in, like, S-Video or something. Yeah, but all my carts and everything are at my parents' house, and I don't really feel like schlepping them up and finding a place for them. There's a fair amount. I don't know where they'd go. I just gotta put a new power plant here. Look at that one orange pixel on December. Well, it hasn't exploded yet. Everyone just keeps saying it oh. Okay, well... Don't worry about it. You're welcome. A gift from your mayor. Your benevolent, loving mayor. There's the school to prison pipeline. It's a straight shot. Don't blow it, kids. How do I say mayor? How are you supposed to say mayor? Mayor? That's not how you say it. One syllable. I'm the mayor. It's grammatically correct. Like everything the mayor says. What if I spend a lot of money just putting a tunnel through this that is completely unnecessary, but funny for a bit? It doesn't sound like a... Wait, how's it talking like a male horse? That's not what a mare is. Oh, it finishes the whole thing. I don't have to actually build the other half. Gotta give this hill more power. Both sides. Oh no, it's back. Well, at least I don't have to fix up any of the power plants for a little while. What do I do with this one spit of land? I can only really build out yay far. Like that. Here's some light residential. Oh, how's that gonna connect to the grid? It's not. It's gonna start asking to do the overwater thing. Maybe I'll just have to level this part. But lower this part. Oh god. Oh, that's so much worse. Oh, there's not enough. Wait, I've already spent all the money? It's January. I didn't do anything. All I did was terraform one square. Now I'm down to $3 dues. Speaking of, I wonder if my landlord ever cashed my rent check that I sent him in the beginning of the month, and now it's the 24th. No, he didn't. Oh well. He's always like that. I mean, I guess the one benefit with that is, like, technically the lease says, oh, well, the rent is due first of the month in advance. But, like, he never ends up cashing it until 2 or 3 weeks into the month. So if you're having trouble meeting it, you can just kind of slack on it and no one really cares. Oh, Dumpberg has entered the 60s. Everyone drop acid and hop on the train that doesn't move. Yeah, I can hear that, Johnny. Oh, we got so many more inmates. How are my neighbors doing? Wow, Bangkok is just really losing out to Dumpberg. Again, this is like a 1 megabyte file. This whole stupid game. Which is nuts. Took a bunch of sleeping pills and I'm kind of tired. Maybe I'll sleep. That seems like a good idea. Because I'm probably gonna get waken up by the landlord tomorrow. Although if he's supposed to do it today, there's no indication he's gonna do it tomorrow, but who knows. Get in there. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna go to bed. It's late. Thanks for hanging out and watching me play SimCity. Maybe I'll stream later in the week. Thanks for being my internet buddies. Bye, Inara.